All right, what's going on, fam? I'm gonna make sure I don't talk too loud because got the new mic on, so just making sure this is good. Okay, so I have about 15 minutes. We're gonna get into the traffic sources that we use and more specifically the strategy. So what you're gonna notice here, I will be completely upfront. Some of this is gonna seem a little bit more advanced. So just kind of follow with me. I will also let you know that you're not gonna use all of this up front. Nor is it necessary in order to start or scale your business, okay? These are things that we have added into our process as we are starting where you need to be able to grow. So we're gonna go over a few different traffic sources. I'm just gonna draw out the map and then I'll explain it and then let you know really other ways you can substitute or where you can start depending on where you're at. Let me know, drop a 1 below if you can hear me because I have this mic. I'm making sure I don't talk too loud. So we'll get into this. So right out of the gate, the main sources that we use are LinkedIn, Facebook groups, and we use Facebook ads. So we have Facebook ads, Facebook group, and LinkedIn. So these are three, and then I guess you can technically put email, but not in the way that everyone else is. I keep everything very, very simple. So we're going to keep things very, very simple, okay? So these are the different traffic sources that we use. Now here's how this works, okay? With LinkedIn, you guys are seeing everybody teach something called automation, right? For LinkedIn automation. Everyone teaches it in their own way. So here you're going to have a connection for LinkedIn automation. So we run LinkedIn automation. We use Ulink. That's how we do that, by the way. I teach all of this in detail, very specific detail inside of my mentorship program, The Art of Sales. I put a link above if you guys want to book a call with my team. We can lend some advice, find the gaps in your business right now, see where the opportunity is at, and see if we can create immediate impact in there for you. So this way you can see quick returns and scale quickly. As you guys know, from March to April, March to April was a 25% increase in revenue for us. April to May, we saw a 63% increase. May to June, we saw a 60% increase. And then going into this month, we're currently projecting a 100% increase in revenue. So what I'm showing you here is exactly how we've been seeing this dramatic increase in revenue. Organic, we have LinkedIn connections, Facebook groups. We use something called group funnels. Shout out to my boy Arnie Giski. You can find them on my Facebook friends list. If you're watching this on YouTube, well, I'm not going to link anything. You just go to my group. You can see how this works. But anyway, so for LinkedIn automation, we use something called Ulink. For Facebook groups, we use something called group funnels. For Facebook ads, we use something called a buyer lead. We're going to get into all of these. And for email, I'll get into how we use that. We don't set up any types of automations or anything like that in the terms of how we do blasts, email blasts. So LinkedIn connections, once you get a connection, it's automatically going to shoot them over straight into an email list. Okay, so this is how our automation is set up. So it goes from LinkedIn connection using a software like Lead Connect or Ulink or DuckSoup or whatever you use. It goes into an email. So it drops them into an email list inside of whatever your email software is. We use ActiveCampaign. I'm going to explain why here in a sec. So go straight from that email list into an email automation. So this is an email automation that sends them out one email that says basically, saw we connected on LinkedIn. Just want to let you know, like, not really interested in hopping on a call with you, but I do want to let you know that I'm going to shoot you some information to see if we're even, right to work together. You're busy, I'm busy. Having a coffee date isn't going to make a lot of sense if we can't work together in some way. So I'll shoot you some emails in the future over the next X amount of time. If you like it, we can book a call together and talk more. So it shoots them into a list, which then shoots out an automated autoresponder. Okay. And then it puts them into if this is how we do it, it puts them into a soap opera sequence. And then it puts them into a 3-month email campaign. So we have your soap opera, which is like a Russell Brunson thing, a 5-day sequence. So we have the soap opera. and then we have a 3-month campaign for nurturing. So yes, this is an email, literally, I'm not kidding, 3 months. So like they get an email every single day for 3 months. So you've, yes, done the math right, that's 90 emails. So that's how LinkedIn connects. This is how LinkedIn works for us, okay? This is how we use it. LinkedIn is our worst set of leads anytime that we try to book calls with people straight off of LinkedIn. They're without a doubt our worst quality lead. So we've noticed that with LinkedIn, it's because everyone's trying to use this automation stuff. So people are seeing this as like white noise, right? When they get a LinkedIn automation email. So for us, we found that we could better get better clients if we nurture everybody through an automation process. Forgot one piece here. Whenever they come in through they get dumped into this list is also going to shoot them over to a Facebook custom audience. So we run ads on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so let me break down LinkedIn before I move on to the Facebook group. So the way this works, for LinkedIn, we use an automation tool called, you can use Ulink, you can use Lead Connect or whatever. Once that connection connects with somebody, it'll automatically scrape their email and dump them into an email list. Automatically. This is not manual, okay? Everything I'm about to show you takes place in an instant once a connection happens. So we connect with someone on LinkedIn using automation, dumps them into a list. Once they're dumped into that list, 2 things happen. They get shot over into a Facebook custom audience campaign to where we then create a retargeting list and lookalike audiences. Okay? So retargeting, we shoot retargeting ads to with that retargeting list. The lookalike audience is brand new ads. As this list grows, right here, this audience grows, so this lookalike audience gets strong forward again. LinkedIn, we use Ulink, or you can use Lead Connect, DuckSoup, some type of automation. Shoots them into an email list to your email software. We use ActiveCampaign. Shoots them over to a custom Facebook audience, which we then shoot out retargeting ads, and we shoot out ads to a lookalike audience, right? At the same time they get dropped into that email list, it also shoots out an autoresponder, welcoming them to our LinkedIn, right? Saying thanks for the connection. It automatically dumps them into a 5-day soap opera sequence, getting them familiar with your company. It then puts them into a 3-month backend sequence. So this way they're nurtured with all of your content so they can get familiar with everything you do. Okay? So this is our whole process for automation for LinkedIn. That's how that works. We also use Facebook groups. So by the way, we'll generate roughly 20 to 50 emails per day here. So you can do the math there at a bare minimum. You're looking at like 600 leads a month coming from LinkedIn completely passively, 0 cost. Well, besides the cost of your LinkedIn and your software for ActiveCampaign and Ulink. So altogether, it might come out to be like $300 a month. Your group funnels and Facebook groups, okay? Facebook groups, we deny half the people into the group, so we get roughly 500 emails a month. We could get 1,000 if we wanted to do like anything. Anyway, Facebook groups, we use group funnels to be able to connect people coming into our group, answering our questions, and connecting them, throwing them into an Excel sheet, and the Excel sheet will then shoot over into an email list. Okay? So they're going to get shot into a different email list, not the LinkedIn email list. They'll get shot into their own email list. They'll get shot an autoresponder, right? So the way this works is once they get that autoresponder, so keep in mind, this is different now. I'm just using the same stuff because I don't have a lot of whiteboard. So ignore this. Imagine this is its own thing. So they go from answering questions to get into our Facebook group. Group Funnels is going to take that information and it's going to toss it into an Excel sheet because that's a software, Chrome extension. And then Zapier is going to send that information over to ActiveCampaign, okay, and your CRM. We use Go High Level, so it dumps it into both. Once they're put in that email list, it's going to shoot them an email automation, otherwise known as an autoresponder, right? In that autoresponder for the Facebook group, we're going to send them a free gift, okay? And that free gift is going to contain a completely free compilation of all of our best free training across the internet. So it's consolidated, right? So they have easy access to all of it. without having to search the entire web. So they get that, and to download it, they get it out of ManyChat. So there's something called a ref URL. If you're not familiar with chatbots, that's okay. Like I said, some of this is going to be more advanced, okay? So this is stuff that we teach in our Art of Sales mentorship, right? So you can automate your organic traffic. So over here, it puts them into a chatbot, right? So they click that ref URL in the email to claim the free gift, which shoots them into a chatbot and sends them into a 7-day mini course. And that mini course every day has CTAs to book a call with us, a call to action, CTA. So this shoots them over into that right there. By the way, if you guys are getting value out of this, just let me know in the comments below. This is going to help expand the reach so more people can see the video and be able to use this information. So, and if you want to book a call with us to see how we could inject this into your business, I put a link above if you're watching this in the Facebook group, and link below if you're watching this on YouTube in the descriptions. So anyway, this throws them into a 7-day chat bot. And this autoresponder the next day is going to throw them into a soap opera sequence, which after they finish that 5-email soap opera sequence, it's a Russell Brunson thing, shoots them into a 3-month campaign on email. So this 3-month campaign, again, exactly the way you heard it, is an email every day for 3 months. That's 90 emails. So they're going to get that. Now, if they've gone through LinkedIn already, they've already seen this soap opera sequence, and they're already in this 3-month email campaign, if they end up coming over into our Facebook group and we extract their email and throw them into a Facebook group list, it will not put them in this email sequence again. Okay? This only happens once. So if they find us through YouTube, oh, it looks like the video is interrupted. Hold on a second here. Okay. Looks like we're still good. Still getting used to having this mic thing on here. Should probably find a better way to do that. All right, so anyway, so once they go into the autoresponder, they're only going to put into this backend email sequence one time. Okay, so that's how that works. So this is how we've been able to automate LinkedIn Facebook group. Okay, let me move this little thing here. You have to find a place for this wire for this mic. So anyway, this is how we automate this. The emails, what we do once a week, we'll send out an email once a week to basically say if you want to book a call with us, you can do that here. The reason why is because every day we're getting a minimum of 20 new opt-ins per day. 20 or 30 opt-ins per day between both of these organic platforms. So basically what that means is 20 times 7 is 140. So you have 140 new emails coming into your ecosystem every week, minimum, okay? And you want to send out an email once a week to get them to book a call with you because not everybody will up front, right? They're still getting to know you. If you do this once a week, this is going to compound. 140 times 4 is 360. So you're getting a minimum of 360 to 600 emails per month completely for free from these two platforms. This is how we do it. And you can shoot out an email once a week and book calls with those people, right? Because they only got into your ecosystem because they're interested in something you said or something you have to offer. The next thing is we run Facebook traffic, okay? So we run 5 figures per month in Facebook ads traffic. Our Facebook ads traffic, we drive to something called a buyer lead. A buyer lead is somebody that has a bottleneck they're trying to solve right now, and they're willing to pay something up front to find an answer to that problem. So this is something, if you follow Russell Brunson or ClickFunnels, it's called a tripwire funnel. So we lead with a $27 offer. We have a $7 order bump and then a $67 upsell. Okay? So that's why we run that traffic. Right now, it costs us roughly $75 to get somebody to invest into that funnel, okay, that we run ads to. And it costs, or we make $40 on average. Our average cart value is $40. So we'll make roughly $40 for every $75 that it costs us to get a customer. So I know what you're thinking, Rob, that puts you negative. Yes, we lose $35 per sale, but we are closing at 8% of our total leads on the back end. Okay? Again, I said this at the beginning, not all of this is beginner stuff. Some of this is advanced, okay? But these are the only things that we do. We have one other funnel that we just run our retargeting traffic to that books calls. And that's all it does. So anyway, the reason why we run buyer leads and not just book call leads, which we are going to start running 5 figures a month in that as well. But we do this because people that invest in something up front are typically a higher quality lead. Okay? The reason why is because they are looking to solve their problem now. That's why they paid for something. Okay? Versus somebody that just books a call that is interested in something you said. All right? They're both very different types of buyers, as you can see, right? So then the buyer lead. So after somebody buys from us, we obviously get on a call with them, all that good stuff. And then after that, so these buyer leads get tossed into their own list. Okay? So again, they get shot in autoresponder, which in this case is whatever they bought. Okay? And then after that, they get thrown into a soap opera sequence or a 3-month back-end email campaign. Okay? So if they are already in this soap opera sequence from one of these other 2 traffic sources, we will not put them in this again if they bought from us. Okay? And then as always, once a week, we shoot out an email. Okay? So we get roughly 70 purchases per week on our buyer leads right now. Okay? So basically what that means is those 67 leads, right, purchases are added on top of these 2. So we're getting roughly 200 new leads per week from doing this. So this is how our ecosystem works in the terms of traffic. If you want to scale pretty quick, you just run ads and you run them straight to an acquisition funnel and you lead with a power offer, right? If I offered to help you do X without the struggle of Y in the time span of Z, would you take me up on that? Very simple. We lead in all of our ad copy with that. We lead in all of our offers with that. Sell first in your marketing. Okay, it costs a lot less. People think that branding marketing, like just to do branding and make YouTube videos and like put out cool graphics and stuff, is the best way to attract clients organically, but it's slower and it costs more. Okay? Now, when I say it costs more, it doesn't cost you anything because there's no price associated. But if you look in the terms of how long it takes to get a client on organic versus paid, you're going to lose every time. Okay? So branding will always cost you more to get a client than paid acquisition will when you lead with a power offer. Shout out to my boy Joel Irway for coming up with the power offer. So this is how we run our traffic, guys. This is how the back end is set up, okay, to be able to like make the most of all your traffic. A lot of the time, people will get a LinkedIn connection and they say, you know what, let me just shoot out a message to them on LinkedIn. Let me try to book a call with them. They don't book a call and whatever. There's another group of people that are a little bit more advanced where on LinkedIn, they'll get a connection. They'll get all these connections on a list, manually download them, manually upload them, manually create a list on Facebook. The problem with that is you're having to constantly change that out, okay? So what we've done is automated this entire process. So the reason we do it this way is because now, at 0 cost, except for the ads, you're doing ads, but 0 cost on these 2, you're getting people on your LinkedIn, in your Facebook group, which is like email on steroids. You're getting people on your email list. You're nurturing people on that email list. You're getting people in your chat bot. It's freaking wild, right? So this is how we set all of that up. It's pretty intense, but this is what our 7-figure traffic strategy looks like, okay? So we run all of our ads to this buyer lead funnel, which again is a sales page with a $27 offer and an order bump. And then it sends them to an upsell of $67 and it sends them to book a call. That's it. So guys, hope this was helpful. I'm gonna get ready to hop on another call, but again, if you're interested in seeing how we could help you inject this into your business right now so you can see similar growth is what we want to help you see that our agency has seen over the last 3 months. We're averaging a 40% growth month over month in revenue. So if you wanted our help to be able to help you with that, then we can do that. We've also automated our client support, our back-end onboarding. We have a 90-day sequence when people join into our mentorship. So you'll be able to see how you can help your clients set this up, or you yourself can set this up and then deliver a higher level of excellence in your company and for your clients. So anyway, I'm pretty pumped. If you guys want any help with that, just go ahead and book. If you're on Facebook Live, book above, or you're watching on YouTube, book below. I'll put this in the description. And we're super excited to be able to talk with you about where your assets are, where the biggest room for opportunity is, and what we can do today to create immediate impact so you can actually see that needle move faster, okay? It's not about the things you want to do. It's about what things can you do that will create the most immediate impact today. All right, that's how you grow revenue quickly. So hope this was helpful, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video.